Day to all of you. On the occasion of this Women's Day, I am today speaking on Madame Curie. She is the well-known scientist. She got Nobel Prize in Physics as well as in Chemistry. She is the best example of women empowerment. She proved that once you educate the women, then she can do wonders. She faced a lot of problems, like she was not getting admission in college, as society at that time not allowed women for the higher education. Marie Curie was born on November 7, 1867 in Poland. She learned Russian language for getting admission for her further studies, but the dean of the university denied by giving simple excuse that only men will get admission in that university. So Madame Curie did her higher education from a secret university, that is the floating university, which is a set of underground university in Russia. So she completed the informal classes which was held in secret. Madame Curie was the inspiration for all the women because she became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and the first person to win a Nobel Prize twice. She worked as a tutor and a governess initially. During her struggling period, she used her spare time to study, reading about physics, chemistry and maths, means the main subjects, PCM, physics, chemistry and maths. She completed her studies in Paris and master degree in physics as well as in maths. There she survived on buttered bread and tea due to her poor condition, due to financial crisis, and due to this all these things, she has to suffer a lot of problem regarding her health also. Then she married to a French scientist, Pierre Curie, in 1895. After that, she performed a study on different types of steel and their magnetic properties and conducted various experiments on uranium. At that point only, she discovered that uranium rays are there, which you can say alpha, beta and gamma rays, and then she named by herself it as radioactivity, because radio means rays and activity means emission. So the emission of rays from uranium, she termed it as radioactivity, and this is the radioactivity which is used in nuclear bombs also. Then she got Nobel Prize. After that, she discovered polonium and radium, which is a new radioactive element. She published around 32 scientific papers, and in 1903 she got Nobel Prize in Physics. After that, in 1911 she got second Nobel Prize in Chemistry. Curie died on July 4, 1934 of plastic anemia, which is believed to be caused by prolonged exposure to radioactive radiations. Due to her many years working with radioactive material, she has to tolerate all the radiations of radium and all, and which was the reason of her death. So this is all about our famous and the well-known lady scientist, Madame Curie.
नमस्कार। आप सभी बहनों को अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस की ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं। महिलाओं के अतुलनीय कार्य क्षेत्रों के अंतर्गत आज मैं आपको एक प्रसिद्ध महिला तबला वादक के बारे में बताने जा रही हूँ। जिस प्रकार तबला वादन के क्षेत्र में उस्ताद जाकिर हुसैन जी का नाम पर्यायवाची है, ठीक उसी प्रकार अनुराधा पाल को भी इनके समकक्ष ही कहा जाता है। अनुराधा पाल एक बहुमुखी प्रतिभा की धनी, बहुगुणी तबला वादक और एक प्रसिद्ध संगीत रचनाकार हैं। अनुराधा पाल ने भारत ही नहीं बल्कि विदेशों में भी अपनी संगीत की तबला वादन की प्रस्तुतियां दी और वाहवाही लूटी। गिनीज बुक ऑफ लिम्का रिकॉर्ड के अनुसार यह पहली पेशेवर भारतीय तबला वादक के रूप में वर्णित की गई हैं। इसी के साथ ये कई योजनाओं से जुड़ी हैं। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की ब्रांड एम्बेसडर के रूप में यह बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ योजना से जुड़ी हैं और कार्यरत हैं। अनुराधा पाल जी ने एक सर्व महिला भारतीय शास्त्रीय संगीत बैंड की स्थापना की, जो इनके द्वारा गठित किया गया है। भारतीय ताल के पारंपरिक पुरुष प्रधान समाज में यह नारी शक्ति का एक अद्वितीय उदाहरण है। अपने संगीत कार्य क्षेत्र के अंतर्गत अनुराधा पाल जी को कई पुरस्कारों से सम्मानित किया गया, जिनमें से प्रमुख हैं फर्स्ट लेडीज अवार्ड, सुरभि पुरस्कार, महिला अचीवर पुरस्कार, स्टार ताल पुरस्कार, सर्वशक्ति महिला पुरस्कार। ऐसे कई पुरस्कार हैं जो कि इनकी योग्यता को दर्शाते हैं। संगीत में ताल व तबले का क्षेत्र जो केवल पुरुषों के लिए माना जाता था, अनुराधा पाल ने न केवल इस धारणा को बदला बल्कि ताल व तबले के क्षेत्र में मील का पत्थर भी साबित हुई। राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस के अवसर पर उन सभी महिलाओं को प्रणाम करती हूँ जिन्होंने इस समाज में न केवल अपना एक स्थान व सम्मान बनाया बल्कि भारत को भी एक सम्मान दिलाया। आप सभी को अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस की ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद।
Good morning to all. This is Diksha Soni, PRT, Kendra Vidyalaya, Raisen. I'm going to speak on the occasion of International Women's Day. It's a day for celebrating women who work hard every day to achieve personal and professional goals. The world is moving towards equality for both men and women. Women's role in literature has evolved throughout the history and had led women to develop into strong independent roles. Women like Amrita Pritam, who was the first Indian woman to win the Sahitya Academy Award in 1956. Our country has also witnessed great poetic forces such as Kamla Surya, Sarojini Naidu, Mahadevi Burma, and many others who have enthralled us with their poems. Following the footsteps of these giants, the new age female poets have been expressing their views on the various matters. Some of them are Kartika Nair, Aranya Johar, Rochelle Potkar, Aditi Rao, and many more. Kartika Nair spent more of her childhood reading, as she was often hospitalized for epidermolysis bullosa. It's a rare genetic condition. Apart from being a poet, she was also a dance producer and curator. Kartika has published poetry, prose, and script for dance productions also. She is the author of Bearings, which is a poetry collection, The Honey Hunter. It's a children's book, Until the Lions, Echoes from Mahabharat. Her reimagining of the Mahabharat in multiple voices won her the 2015 Tata Literature Life Award for Fiction. Kartika Nair is India's only poet to have won a literary award for fiction. At last, I want to say that no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Thank you.
सुप्रभात सभी को। मेरा नाम अंकिता राठौर है और मैं केंद्रीय विद्यालय रायसेन से हूँ। मैं अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस पर कृषि क्षेत्र में उत्कृष्ट कार्य करने वाली महिलाओं के विषय में बताना चाहती हूँ। कृषि क्षेत्र में उत्कृष्ट कार्य करने के लिए सुश्री रहीबाई सोनकप बेदी, सुश्री त्रिनीति सहयोग राजकुमारी जी, जिन्हें किसान चाची के नाम से भी जाना जाता है, और सुश्री सबरमती, कमला पुजारी जी, तुलसी घोड़ा जी और पप्पमल जी को पद्मश्री पुरस्कार से सम्मानित किया गया है। कमला पुजारी जी, जो कि भारत के उड़ीसा के कोरापुट की है, उन्हें धान की अलग अलग किस्मों के संरक्षण के लिए और अपने गांव और अपने गांव के आसपास के लोगों को जैविक कृषि के प्रति जागरूक करने के लिए सन 2019 में पद्मश्री पुरस्कार से सम्मानित किया गया था। और हाल ही में सन 2021 में पप्पमल जी को, जो कि 105 वर्षीय हैं और ये कोयम्बटूर के थेकमपट्टी की हैं, इन्हें भी जैविक कृषि के क्षेत्र में उत्कृष्ट कार्य करने के लिए पद्मश्री पुरस्कार से सम्मानित किया गया है। महिला दिवस मनाने का उद्देश्य महिला और पुरुष दोनों को ही समान अधिकार प्रदान करना है। अंत में मैं अपनी वाणी को भीमराव अम्बेडकर जी के कथन के साथ विराम देना चाहती हूँ। भीमराव अम्बेडकर जी ने भी कहा है कि किसी समाज की उन्नति उस समाज की महिलाओं की उन्नति से मापी जा सकती है। धन्यवाद।
Morning makes your dreams come true. With this note, a very warm and energetic morning to one and all present here. I am Madhvi Sharma and I am here today as a participant in International Women's Day program. Why? Why do we celebrate Women's Day? And the answer is we celebrate Women's Day to sing the achievements of women all over the universe, because women could be on another planets also, or another dimension, right? Now, when we are talking about achievements, what kind of achievements? The achievements are whether political, cultural, scientific, or aerospace. Aerospace, isn't it an interesting topic? Now, when we are coming to aerospace and talking about celebrating Women's Day at universal level, then let's mention some of the names which made it possible for us to travel to the outer world, to the space. And first name which must be coming to every Indian's mind right now is Kalpana Chawla, a household name, right? Because this was her determination which made it possible for her to be the first Indian woman to travel to space. Now, on which kind of vehicle had she traveled to space? And that is missile. Now, when I am talking about missiles, let me mention a very respectful name. The Missile Women of India, Tessie Thomas. She was the first female head of Indian space project of missiles. She was a former head of Agni 4 mission, Agni 4 missile mission, and right now she is the director of DRDO. Now, how many of you have seen Mission Mangal, the movie? I think all of you must have seen it. And that movie was based on real events. And there was a character named Tara Shinde. She was not a fictional character, she was a real character. She really had the determination to make us to travel to the space. She was Ritu Karidhal. Let us take inspiration from these women and be inspired. With this, I would like to end my speech and stay feminist.
Every day should be celebrated as Women's Day. However, to honor the achievement, the UN announced March 8 as International Women's Day. It is a day to acknowledge the women's courage of breaking the stereotype and coming out as a powerful women. With this, a very warm and pleasant good morning to everyone. Today, I, Aisha of class 12th, want to speak about the women's contribution in the aerospace. Comparing with other transport medium, the aviation sector has been more successful in terms of gender equality, where 44% of total workforce in air transports are women. Let us talk about Tessie Thomas. She is an Indian scientist, director of Agni 4 Missile in Defense Research and Development Organization. She is the first ever woman scientist to head a missile project in India. Now came to the most popular name. Yes, Kalpana Chawla. She was an American astronaut engineer, first woman of Indian origin to go on space shuttle in 1997. As a mission specialist and a primary robotic arm operator. Do you know about the rocket woman? Yes, I'm talking about Ritu Karidhar. She is an Indian scientist working with Indian Space Research Organization. She was a deputy operator director to India's Mars orbital mission Mangalyaan. She has been termed as rocket women. At last, I would like to say, here's two strong women. May we know them, may we be them, and may we praise them. And once again, at last, I wish a very happy Women's Day to every powerful and enthusiastic women. Thank you.
सुप्रभात। मेरा नाम मीनल कुशवाहा है। मैं कक्षा 5वीं बा की छात्रा हूँ। आज मैं आप सबके सामने अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस के अंतर्गत एक गीत प्रस्तुत करने जा रही हूँ, जिसके बोल कुछ ऐसे हैं। मन है कमजोर नहीं, तू शक्ति का नाम ही नारी है, जग को जीवन देने वाली, मौत भी तुझसे हारी है। कोमल है कमजोर नहीं, तू शक्ति का नाम ही नारी है, जग को जीवन देने वाली, मौत भी तुझसे हारी है। कोमल है कमजोर नहीं तू। सतियों के नाम से तुझे जलाया, मीरा के नाम का जहर पिलाया। सतियों के नाम पे तुझे जलाया, मीरा के नाम पे जहर पिलाया। सत्ता जैसी अग्नि परीक्षा दुनिया में अब तक जारी है। कोमल है कमजोर नहीं, तो शक्ति का नाम ही नारी है, जग को जीवन देने वाली, मौत भी तुझसे हारी है। कोमल है कमजोर नहीं तू। धन्यवाद।